see, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. One of the top teams in this conference, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The SMU Mustangs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. To throw, it's Jennings. Has caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
He fields it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Yellow Jackets offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in for where that defense down psychologically.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, he's trying to catch this defense off guard here by throwing the football, but they are not surprised at all. Defense does a great job of taking a very uncomfortable situation, second and inches, to getting a sack to now being a good spot here on this upcoming third down.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Stockton. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught behind the line. It's Powell. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. The Yellow Jackets looking to cash in the red zone. They'll run it here. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Mustangs line up on first and 10 now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So you're on fourth down. Out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Could take it all the way. Loss wrestled out of bounds close to the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Can bounce back the last possession. Pick on the very first play. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. Has the first down and more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice...
Here he goes. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to lead the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
With the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Looking for 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Instead of a chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Methodical simple but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Running back has it on a screen now. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew the one he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Stockton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to find some room. It's Powell.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Snags a quick throw. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right now.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. The offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Back to throw. It's Jennings. And they get to completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Two guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Mustangs with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. And the pass is way off the mark. I'm not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Cobb. With our halftime update.
Georgia Tech, 21, SMU, 10.
And the Mustangs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Short pass finds the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Powell. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stockton. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And he dunks it off to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Motion now from the tight end. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have... Gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Taylor. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. The Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Grab behind the line, it's Knight. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Let's go. Break. Single.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make... that ball.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Fighting him off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. The Mustangs looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Breaks into the clear. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They keep the kicker. sidelines. It's worked out from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. We get to the end of the 3rd. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Trapped again.
What the fuck? Nobody breathing? This comes, guys.
Call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And they'll just down it right here. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call.
He'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And now the handoff. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receivers make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And here he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. All of a sudden, one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Quickly caught in the right flat. He'll be sold right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
What the fuck?
Caught over the middle.
He didn't even move in motion.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
He didn't even move in motion.
Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts him in front here in the final 2 minutes.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down at 3, looking for some net. To the air, it's Jennings. Pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the runner takes off to his right. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The clock is still running off the hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. With the gun now on third down. Looking for a late deep shot. Depot is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown saving
Nigga, this is the open of this game, bro. You guys can do something about that. That's the
Going
worst.
to throw now on first down. Nice grab.
This is fucking works on this game. Can't play no defense, bro. This is the defense work. Horrible.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the final minutes. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle.
Get this nigga out of the game if he can't run.
And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was easy through the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a touchdown.
The DB reaction on this fucking game. Look at he just watching. He's
One time in overtime.
Shit.
Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my
Like it's
stage.
like
Hopefully it delivers.
there. That play never got off last year when a nigga standing right there looking at the ball coming toward him. But there's no eyes, no shit. They just do shit to fuck a game. This nigga not even. He's staring at the ball coming towards him. You don't even breathe on it. Come on, bro. They got to fix this fucking game.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle.
And he knows him.
Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. He's brought down quickly.
He ain't got no pressure around him.
Play for this defense. Now this is a tough one. And you get it to overtime. You pump.
This game's the fucking dumbest sometimes, bro. This game's the fucking dumbest. Like, yeah, no pressure on him. That's easy, bro. Buddy, no. This game, bro. Make this game make sense, y'all. Man, this game makes sense sometimes. DB reaction is the fucking worst, man. This nigga just watched the fucking ball come right towards him. This shit retarded, boy. That nigga watched the ball come right at his face. Like, what a day. They got a pack. They smell some no eyes, nigga. What the nigga who got eyes, nigga, that looking at the ball coming right out of him. What the fuck, bro? That shit irritating, bro. Shit irritating as hell. You gonna come out, bro. Watch the ball, bro. That shit makes no sense to me, bro. Just look at the ball, staring at it, bro. Watch the ball, stare at it. That shit, I don't get that, bro. No way, the ball, you're supposed to watch the ball, stare at you, bro. But they do one thing, and they make the next part of the game stupid. No eyes, no big, with no GD reaction. You come on, bro. Which one you gonna do? You gonna make the DBs can't look for the ball? They don't play RPO.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
We'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Brown. Going absolutely nowhere. It'd be a loss of the field.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets loose. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It stopped him. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got it, enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First down, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The Yellow Jackets will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Offside.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7-0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught, he's wide open, look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display, right?
Breaks into the clear. They've got him down after a really big gain on that completion.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it 2nd and short.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. The short hands, it stopped them. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 36 and first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but forced down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Powell.
He's brought down at the 21.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That kind of execution of the long drive, that's why this team made it in college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Running play called on 3rd and short.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll break him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and he stopped him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. Here's Powell. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in with the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stockton. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle is made at the 4. Going to be first down and goal. The Yellow Jackets trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig
a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. The Gators will have to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. The receiver makes the catch. You bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, There he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Gets rid of it on the move. And the catch is made along the sideline. It's a short game, but enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Brown.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up there looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Quick throw by the quarterback.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. Across the 30. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Brown. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. He hands it off from the gun.
Holding the line of scrimmage by this offensive line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On the
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, 2nd and 7. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Throwing up play action. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And there's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. All defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead.